Canon mirrorless camera. It's something we want to hear about more, but there is something else we want to hear more of from Canon.
So the control is quite simple, but internally it will be the most advanced.
And who would have thought that Canon would utter both of these things relating to the same product? But there were 3 other products announced also, so let's get 2 of the DSLRs out of the way first.
85 1.4. So we've just got whatever's left here basically. These are new entry-level cameras. The 2000D is to replace the 1300D. 4000D is the entry level. This is the cheapest one to try and get people into DSLR photography. No, you can't actually remove the lens. It's just you've just got a lens cap instead of lens. Yeah, you have to. But it's got a mirror. It's oh yeah, it's not metal. They said to save on cost. Usually you've got green paint on here, but it's all white. So that's all white. All right. And instead of a poppy uppy flashy, you've got a pulley uppy flashy. Money saved. Get into DSLRs.
Yeah, Canon still wants you to buy DSLRs by offering up bottom dollar price DSLRs with minimalist features and buttons and stuff.
And they've saved costs on the on-off button as well. What's the on-off button? No kidding. Oh right, okay. You just turn the dial. That's all right. That's fine.
18 megapixels.
In terms of autofocus points, it's got. Trying to count them now. 9
AF points, takes 1080p video, enough said. Next, the 2000D.
Right, so this one has got green paint, more luxurious.
Actually, I think it's more luxurious because of a lens with red paint around it. The 2000D is a 1300D with more megapixels, 24 of them. That's it, on to the bit you've all been waiting for.
So this is the exciting bit, it's the M50. Oh yes, M50, 4K. Dual Pixel AF, mic input, flip the screen! There's 2 colours. There's a black and white.
Yeah, we've got a black and a white one. Any
Brilliant.
preference?
Oh, the white version.
Yeah, go for it.
It's a lightweight 370 gram polycarbonate body with a battery life of 235 shots or 85 minutes video.
This is it, the Canon fanboys. Oh no, you can't touch it. See?
Oh, my hand.
So apparently this is a level below the M5, M6. Not sophisticated.
Not sophisticated as in it is a member of a book club and goes to wine tasting events. It has less meaningful buttons, but that doesn't mean this doesn't mean business.
It's got electronic viewfinder though. So that's a start.
It was quite a dimly lit room, and the best ISO I could get was ISO 6400. I won't talk too much about image quality as it's a pre-production unit and it was a bit too dark in there, but it takes 24 megapixel images, up to 7 of them in a second, with AF, 10 without.
So it takes pictures, which is nice, but we only care about the video, because this is potentially a great vlogging camera, and it shoots 4K.
Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned that enough already. It's a Canon and it shoots 4K, just so you know.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying this. It's Canon that shoots 4K.
Alright, now I think I've said it enough.
And it's got dual pixel AF, it's got advanced, it's better algorithms. Let's see.
A quick little initial test raised some questions in my head that needed to be answered, and it wasn't why is Gordon wearing his name tag so close to his jugular vein?
I'm just going
That
to do like the really
bit odd there.
Anyway, it has a maximum of 143 AF points. IAF, those 2 things on your head, not the cliche putting the small letter I before AF. With dual pixel AF, it rocks, and you can use EF lenses with an adapter.
It's really not bad with the 1.4. Look, focus on his back. I've got a lovely picture of his back. Lovely shot of his back. Gordon Lane.
It works well with EF lenses, and you can use the touchscreen to change focus too. Although this is a level below the M5 and M6, it has quite a number of features that you wouldn't expect on a lower level camera.
We've got the road on. Mic input, okay. Now this might be, it's a small issue, perhaps. It blocks it a little bit, so when you rotate the screen, you have to do that. That's not too bad. That's better than the M5 and M6, to be honest.
The M6 screen worked well if you didn't put a mic on top, and the M5 screen was not useful for anything. But like these 2 cameras, it also has electronic in-body IS.
This is without the 5-axis stabilisation. There we are. We can go on the bed here. or not. Why is there a bed here? Why is there a bed here? Question marks in my head. They're telling us to go now. They're telling us to go to the flashes. Go. Let's just wait for them to drag us out.
It's quite decent for electronic IS. All this was shot at 1080p, by the way. We haven't even got to the 4K mode yet, but we were whisked off to look at a new intelligent flash. But I will come back for the M50 again, don't worry.
They've killed the swan. Bastards. So this is the 470EX AI. Did you see he's one moving there? Oh my god, it moves. Did you see that? How does it do that? Look at that. Head moves. So hopefully when I switch from that to that, I won't bounce one right into his face. Let's try it.
Yep, bounced it straight off the side of his head.
Hey, why is it not changing?
So you got a fully automatic.
Yeah.
So have you asked it to change?
Please change.
So
No.
It's got semi and full automatic features. It senses your camera orientation and then changes the direction of the flash appropriately. It doesn't recognise finger pointing gestures, by the way, though.
I've never seen that before. That's like, I mean, flashes can get quite boring, but that's actually quite an interesting feature, isn't it? All right, so that's it. Back to the M50. Everybody's got an M50 at the moment, so let's just wait.
Had to wait a bit on this odd bed thing. I mean, what kind of dodgy bar has a bed in it?
It smells a bit funny here. It's like cheesy Wotsits.
There we go.
Okay, thank you. Yay!
Anyway, finally got the M50 again to answer those questions about the camera I had going on in my head.
Okay, so yeah, it shoots 4K, but there's a slight crop. Of course, it's an APS-C sensor, but on top of that crop, it's 1.5 times crop without the IS. So with the IS, there's a bigger crop.
With 11 to 22mm lens in 4K, is this wide enough for vlogging? Tim was really anxious to know.
Let's see, selfie.
So that's
Want to see the selfie?
Right, calm your tits down. Okay, let's do a selfie. Oh no, let's put a microphone on it. Let's put a stick on it. Here we are. You know, that looks like a 24, doesn't it?
Yeah, probably 1080 or something.
What's the rolling shutter like?
The 4K is decent for a camera that is lower level than the M5 and M6, 120 megabits per second with Canon's colour science.
And is this Dual Pixel AF?
Although as I found out, the Dual Pixel AF doesn't come in 4K mode.
You've got the 4K, you've got the Dual Pixel AF, advanced stuff, improved, but just not together. But you get in 1080, and you've got 1080 50p, and that's in full APS-C frame.
This is still a pre-production model, so this isn't a test, it's not a review. I won't reserve judgment on it. The crop may or may not matter, the same with the AF, but let's not forget how big a thing this is. Canon mirrorless with 4K.
You know what? I mean, the thing is, this is entry level, so you're going to have to expect that there are some compromises. It's not going to be a fully fledged camera for video geeks. But still, 4K, this is a sign of things to come.
You have to look at it this way. If Canon have put 4K in the mirrorless camera aimed more towards entry-level users, it surely means that they're open to introducing 4K to everything in between the M50 mirrorless and the 5D Mark IV DSLR. Like with my previous Canon press event, I think I need to end this with a word from Gordon.
Do you want to leave any...
It's got 4K, it's got 4K.
Brilliant, that's all I needed, thank you.
4K, it's got 4K. Yes. 4K, it's got 4K.
Oh, yes.
4K, it's got 4K. Yes. 4K, it's got 4K.
We can be famous, Gordon.
One day.
One day.
One day.